Hello, Sagittarius. This is Summer from Tarot by Summer, and I'm here to do your general reading for the month of October. Sagittarius, I'm excited to be back. I'm so happy to be here. I miss you guys. I miss doing readings for you, and it seems like forever since I've been back. But we're going to do your reading today, and yeah, this is good. This is good. I feel good about this. Okay, Sagittarius, starting this week, first week of October, I am no longer working full time. I don't know how long that's going to last. I'm going to try and not have to go back to working for anybody else's company. I'm going to use this time that I am out of work to build businesses for copywriting and marketing businesses, and of course, spiritual businesses with the life coaching and with Tarot by Summer with doing intuitive readings for you guys, okay? So I'm excited about that. When one door opens, when one door closes, and open. And, I'm seizing the opportunities to make this happen and become solely independent. That is a goal, and I'm going to go for it. Let's see how far I go soon. Okay, Sagittarius. I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. And by the way, I added phone readings into schedule into my services. So just a side note there for those of you who are interested. Sagittarius, I said a prayer and I meditated over your reading. I laid the foundation of the spread the way that I normally do to get your overall energy flowing so that I can better connect with you. It helps me, and it also saves me a little time to try and connect and feel the energy coming in. Okay, we're going to start with the card on the bottom of the deck, and this gives me the theme of what you guys need to look out for, what you need to be aware of for you in the month of October. And you have the Hermit card in the upright position. Sagittarius, many of you will be going inward. You will be introspective and go inside and try and learn something about yourself, or dig a little deeper with something that's going on in your life and try to gain some knowledge. Maybe even just meditate on whatever it is you need to meditate on. Pray, meditate, connect with your higher self through some peace and quiet. If you just are in the learning process where you're taking some time out to study something and learn. Some of you are just, you just want to spend some time alone. Maybe you've been going through something. I'm feeling and seeing that you guys, some of you are going through something. You just want to take some time out and just spend it to yourself and do whatever you want to do. Do whatever makes you happy and whatever makes you feel good. So you may just be doing you for the month of October, okay? Now, I'm going to see how this works into your reading. In the near past, you have the Seven of Swords in the upright position. Okay? Right here and right now, this is you, and you have the Hangman in the upright position. This is how you're thinking. This is how you're feeling about your current situation right here. And with the current situation, you have the Two of Cups and the Six of Swords in the upright position. The Six of Swords is challenging the Two of Cups. In the immediate outcome, you have the High Priestess card in the upright position. In the total outcome, you have the Five of Swords, and it came out in a sideways position, an awkward position, pointing towards the past. Okay. And I left it the way it was. I like the cards to come out naturally, and I just kind of read them according to the natural way in which they come out. I pulled a card from Animal Spirit deck, and you've got the Turtle, which is water sign energy. And it's interesting because I don't think I've ever gotten a turtle for anybody. I don't even recall seeing this card in the deck. But you got the turtle. Interesting. Very interesting. It's not a common card that comes out. I don't think I've ever seen this come out. Okay. I love these cards so much. They add something special to readings for me. It's like a really nice addition to tarot. Okay. In the near past, you found out about something that you found out about someone that was lying or cheating or doing something deceptive to you. Maybe that's something that you did in the past to someone else. Okay. Some of you did what you needed to do to get out of a situation or to make a situation work in your favor. You did something. Some of you like snuck away from a situation. You kind of snuck away from the situation, you know, to, I'm feeling, to alleviate chaos. You just kind of snuck away, just kind of slipped to the side. Some of you just kind of eased to the side on the situation without being so obvious. And this is what I'm picking up for somebody. Somebody wanted to incognito. They didn't want to be so obvious, so conspicuous. They just wanted to kind of, well, I don't want to create too much drama. Let me just slide on over here. Let me just ease out of the situation. And this is what I'm feeling with this. For some of you, I want to take a look at that one. Okay. Right here, right now, you have the Hangman. And you could be trying to gain some knowledge, trying to gain some insight by looking at things a bit different than the way that you normally look at them. You'd be going through your introspection right now and your learning process, but just trying to look at something another way. Somebody doesn't want to, you don't want to jump to conclusions. Some of you don't want to jump to conclusions, so you're just kind of taking a moment out. You want to carefully assess the situation before you make any decisions. So you're just kind of hanging upside down. Some of you are literally caught up in a situation and don't know what to do about it. It's got you in limbo. Somebody's literally caught up in a situation. Hung upside down, caught off guard, snagged up, caught in a pickle, and you don't know how to come out of it. Some of you, somebody did some sneaking, something deceptive, and got caught up in a situation. And now you're trying to figure out what to do. You're going inward and trying to figure out what to do to get out of this or to rectify the situation. And I feel like it's dealing with this Two of Cups, you and somebody else, somebody that you're involved with, a significant other, a best friend, someone that you have a very close relationship with, that you're like soulmates. You're like, you see eye to eye on levels. You on so many different levels. And it feels good. It feels good. The situation feels good, but it may be taboo. It may be something that you cannot continue with. Whether it's something associated with business or your personal life, your romantic life, your family, friendships, associations, business partner. It just determines what this relationship means to you and, where it applies in your life. But I feel like for many of you, this is more personal than business. And somebody wants to move away from this turbulent situation. Somebody wants to move away, either you or the other person. Some of you are with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you are with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you are with the influence of a Virgo is around you. Maybe this air sign wants to move around, or you want to move away. Some of you want to run off with the person that you fell in love with. This person over here, for some of you, this person over here is writing, literally writing, or trying to communicate, trying to get a message across. Even if they're not writing, it could be verbalizing. Wants or needs to talk to the person that they left behind, the person that they're planning on leaving and being with you. You have a couple here and a couple in a boat. What is this? Is somebody eloping? Is somebody moving away? Meeting up together, getting together, and just moving away together, relocating together. And this is like a challenge. Maybe this person is still hooked up and connected and possibly married to the other person, or in a committed relationship with the other person, and you don't know what to do. Maybe this is like some sort of proposal or something, but this person is still connected to someone else or to a situation they just can't jump out of and get out of, and they have to kind of do something to maneuver around it. And you're caught up like, what do I do? Which way do I go? I love this person, I love this man, I love this woman, but I don't know what to do. I don't know. I didn't expect this to happen when I met him or I met her. But I love this man, I love this woman. And I want to be with them. I want to be with this person. For others of you, this is the other person, and this is you trying to get away from them to be with somebody else. And they don't know what to do. And they're coming up over here in your energy. Yeah. If this scenario applies, it's either you or the other person doing this. Yep. And the challenge is, do you get away? Do you get away with this person? Go away with them? Or can you actually do this? Is this feasible at this moment? Is this the right person to move forward with? Is he or she actually right for you? Is the situation right for you? That's the challenge. Are your movements good? Are they healthy? Healthy for you? Okay, all right, Sagittarius. Now, over here in the immediate position, the immediate outcome, the High Priestess, you're either going to use your intuition with something, or you're going to seek the guidance or seek the help of someone who has a very keen intuition, psychic ability, maybe a psychic that you're going to consult with, or just someone who's really wise and has really good insight into things, some experience. And they're going to look inside their crystal ball and see, or they're just going to assess the situation with wisdom. For some of you, this person is going to come and tell you a secret, tell you something that they know about this situation. This person is going to confront you. Yeah, okay. In the total outcome, with the Five of Swords pointed towards the past. When this comes, the energy is here. You want to stop in your tracks at what you're doing, moving forward, and kind of go back and maybe get some revenge. Seek vengeance. Find a way to get back at them doing this to you or you doing something to them. They be coming back and wanting to do something to you, wanting to get you back in some way. This is vengeance and looking at the past, looking at all this transpiring, maybe even wanting to stop you from moving forward, or you wanting to stop them from moving forward with the love that you met, with the love that you've cultivated, that you've grown for this person, or the feelings or whatever. That's what this is feeling like, and I know this reading is very, very specific. It's supposed to be general, but I'm telling somebody's story. Somebody's story is loud and clear. We could make it about business, and it could be about business. It could be somebody's stealing a client. Somebody's getting away, getting ready to leave the job or about to leave a job, and they're taking the client database. They're taking clients with them. They're stealing from the jobs and trying to get away with it. Maybe maybe even you see this and you know that this is going down, but you don't want to, you don't know what to do. Should you tell it? You know this. You be confronted and somebody asks you, did you know, Sagittarius, did you know what happened? Then you're like, yeah, I knew. You might not tell it, but you even keep it a secret to yourself. Yeah, I knew they were stealing. I knew they took it. I knew they stole something. They stole some money. They stole clients. 2 people got away with it on the job. 2 managers or something. An idea, a project, stole something, some money. Could be things. And you don't want to get involved. This even could be family member stuff, family issues, where you caught somebody, you knew somebody was doing something and you don't want to get involved. You don't know what to say, what to do. You're just kind of looking at it from different angles. Johnny and me did this, in the family. Oh God, how could they do this? And they're trying to get away with it. Do I tell them? Do I tell Uncle Bob what happened? Some of you might know a relative that's sneaking around with somebody else, and you don't know how to say it to them. You don't know what to say. You know it and you see it, and you're like caught in the middle. Oh God, I'm so close to the situation. How do I tell them? This is family. I can't get involved. Should I get involved? Oh God. Can I really tell the secret? Should I keep the secret to myself? Oh shoot. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I feel caught up. Maybe I should just stay over here to myself and my business. But then it comes out anyway. It's gonna come out. Whatever this is, somebody's trying to hide and somebody's trying to get away with, it's gonna come out and somebody's gonna try and get vengeance. They're gonna look back at all this stuff that's transpired. Somebody's gonna be pissed off. And with the turtle, the turtle card here, this is very similar to the Hermit. Going within, learning, being introspective, just kind of moving around slow, going at your own pace. Taking some time out to just be by yourself, going inside your shell. You don't want to be bothered. You don't want to be an eyewitness. You don't want to be a part of anything, anybody's debacles. You don't want to be a part of anybody, stealing. You don't want to be a part of anybody at the office stealing ideas, going through somebody's stuff, going through the files. You don't want to be a part of it. They're copying information, you know. Somebody's copying somebody's school papers, maybe plagiarizing or something. Somebody's doing something in college. It's got something to do with schoolwork, trying to get over on the system. Somebody's trying to get over on some kind of system, education, work related business. And then, of course, you want to mind your business and you want to stick to your studies. You want to just be in your dorm room. You want to stay to yourself. You don't want anybody to bother you because you're trying to get your education. You got to graduate. you know, you, yeah, you got, somebody's got to graduate. School just started. You don't want to be a part of it. Somebody does not want to be a part of this mess, this hot mess. And you just kind of try to ease away from it like a turtle, pretend you didn't see it. Go inside your shell. Go inside the shell. Pull the shell over your head. Go inside. You're going to go in there with your books. hmm Very interesting. Okay. This is interesting. You have quite an interesting read here, Sagittarius. I'm curious about a few things. What's going on with the Seven of Swords? I'm tapping into somebody's business. What's going on with the Seven of Swords? Spirit, can you tell us why the Seven of Swords is here? Very interesting reading. Gosh, this has probably been one of the most interesting. Look at this. Three of Swords in the reverse position. It's got something to do with love and cheating. Oh God, Sagittarius. Two cards came. Yeah, cheating. Cheating. For quite a few of you, is cheating. Cheating the system. Cheating in a relationship. Cheating in some sort of higher institution. And justice needed to come out. Justice is coming, came out here. Somebody tried to get away with stealing some money and they got caught. King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody really thought they had it going on and they were, they were Big Money Mike. King of Pentacles, Big Money Mike. Big Money Making Mike. Money Making Mike got caught. Justice prevailed. Who's Money Making Mike, Sagittarius? I'm calling him Money Making Mike. He got caught, but then there's, he was exposed. This heartache is no longer a secret. It's no longer hidden, no longer a secret. It's like out in the open. Yep. Cheating, stealing. Either cheating in a relationship, third party situation, or cheating and stealing from some sort of institution. And maybe something legal came out, where, the authorities or something needed to step in. It could be the authorities. It could be, might not even be like a court system or whatever. It could just be work related, and the manager came in and just broke it up and said, you know what, justice will be served, you gotta go. Somebody might have been kicked out of college, kicked out of their job, something, maybe kicked out of an institution because somebody got caught doing something at work and they had to give up the goods on whatever it is they took. They were penalized. They had to give it up. Money Making Mike didn't win. This could be a divorce as well. A brutal, bloodthirsty, vengeful divorce, lies, deception, and Sagittarius, you could be divorcing. You could have divorced. Money making Mike over here. You could have gotten a divorce. In the the third party situation and got a divorce. And now you're maybe you've caught up. Maybe you've you know you're hung up. You don't know what to do because you've fallen for somebody else, or you're with the other person, or the other person went on and moved on with the person that they got caught with. Does that make sense? Whatever the breakup is, two people moved on from this breakup, okay? When it's regarding relationships, they moved on and they got together. They didn't break up, they stayed together. And they're moving away from it. And you're feeling some kind of way, you're feeling caught up, you're still feeling caught up in your feelings, caught up in your emotions, and you want to take some time and be by yourself. Maybe read books, read novels. Somebody's reading novels. Somebody likes to read horror romance novels, like fiction novels and stuff like that. Interesting. Okay. Wow. You want to be careful of this down here too, because we know why this is here, because it starts from back here. This is a story, being told, and somebody wants to get back at this situation. Maybe you want to get back at the other person for moving on. The other person wants to get back at you moving on. Somebody felt like they were accused unjustly of stealing something from an institution, and they want to come back and get revenge. They want to come back and maybe even get an appeal, get it acquitted or something like that. Get an appeal, getting an appeal to their case. It doesn't even have to mean that it went all the way to court, but they want to appeal their case and try to win, because they're like, no, no, no. You don't do me like this and I lose and have to move on, have to pack up bags and move on with what I have, and me and my family have to, move on from this. I didn't do it. They thought I did it, but I didn't do it. I'm going back. I'm going to get them. I'm going to bring them down. I'm getting them back. That could be happening in some sort of professional way. Spirit, can you tell us about the Five of Swords? Why is the Five? Tell us a little bit more about the Five of Swords. You can't do this to me. That's not fair. I gotta get you back. I gotta get them back. Metal, dog. Give me one more, Spirit. 3 for 3. We got 3 over there. I want another one over here. Metal. Yeah, you want to go back and win. You want to go back and win. There's a crossroads there. Go back and win and move on. Just start anew. Maybe you and a friend want to go back, and after you win, move on with your friend maybe. There's a crossroad here. There's a path you need to take, or someone is going to take after the Five of Swords. Gosh, there's two. Let me do that again. There's like a million of them. I don't want all of them. The right one will come out. I just want one for the crossroads. What happens after that crossroads? Look at this. 2 came out. Okay, we'll keep it at 5. What the hell? Okay. Bear, man. Metal, dog. Crossroads, bear, and man. This is about merit. It is about achieving something or going back and seeking revenge on something that you were supposed to win, something you were supposed to achieve, to finally win and get your recognition, to get what's supposed to be yours. Maybe win in a settlement, but get your medal, get your reward or award. And maybe you'll be seeking a consultant or some kind of counselor or something that somebody can help you with your case, with your situation. And then maybe you move on from there after, you go back and handle your business with the situation. Maybe you'll get a higher position someplace else. Higher position, management position, middle management, upper management, business ownership, big finances. You win some money or something, get some money, gain some money from this situation. Encounter a businessman, some sort of, man with a big title. You become a man or a woman. Well, this is a man. A man is a man inside of this deck. Seek legal financial counsel with the man. It could be like a business manager, financial manager, upper management, some sort of management. Someone who can help you. This is somebody who can. I feel like this is somebody who can help you in some way. It's like a helping energy. Help you get to the next level, help you get what is supposed to be yours. Maybe you'll get what's yours. Plus, some of you are going to win in two ways. You're gonna get the medal that you deserve. You're gonna get your award or rewards from this situation. And you're going to become like your own, make it big in business, dealing with finances or some kind of financial institution, financial business, financial practice, or something that yields you a lot of revenue, a lot of income. It doesn't have to be financial. It just like a financial business. It just could be something that yields you high income, something that you do. Or you meet a man who's, pretty well off, a good businessman, somebody who's really good at business, or someone who be a husky man, husky man, kind of hairy. So you may win your case and win at love too. Two things be happening for you. But there may be, maybe this isn't bad. Maybe this is just something that you need to rectify from the past. Something needs to be confronted. It doesn't need to be left with loose ends. That's why it's pointing towards the back. You need closure, even though it seems petty because others have moved on. Or this could be you. But maybe somebody needs closure. And you can't really move on until you get the closure because something happened over here. Does that make sense, Sagittarius? I hope so. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? What month? What message do you have for Sagittarius for the month of October? Give us a card for the month of October for Sagittarius. Messages do you have? What message do you have? Okay. Go the distance. Okay. Go the distance. We're going to put this right here, Sagittarius. Go the distance. And you have this is a tiger. Look at this. A tiger leaping through the air to get to the finish line. Look at that. That is so cool. This means victory will be yours if you go the distance. You gotta charge. You gotta go for it. There's something that you need to go for, regardless of what anybody says. And it might not be what others consider the most ethical way of doing something. But like I said in the beginning, I feel like somebody needed to do what they had to do to get out of a situation to be able to move on and do something else. Kind of, I'm paraphrasing what I said from earlier. But you need to go the distance. This is telling you to go ahead and go the distance because you're going to win. And maybe this is the person that you're going the distance with, and it's meeting back up over here, but you need closure from the past, or somebody needs closure. Either way, you're gonna have to go the distance. Do it. Go. I mean, hey, this is your life. This is your life. You know what makes you happy. You know what's really good for you and what's important for you. But on the way to reaching the finish line, to reaching your goal, to getting what you need, what you want in your life, try to be very, very, very careful. Try to be cognizant of how you treat others, or draw lines in the sand and make sure people know how to treat you and how not to treat you. We want to be careful of how we get to where we go and how we achieve, because the karma can come back and really bite us hard if we're climbing across other people and we're trying to hurt other people to get what we need. We want to be careful about that, but it is telling you to go the distance. And this could be to go the distance with your case. If this is something that is against you, go the distance, go the distance to win. I hope this helps you to a degree, Sagittarius. This reading not resonate with everybody, but it will resonate with somebody. And if this doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Maybe another reading, or maybe the middle of the month will resonate, that reading, or number. Or you can check out one of the other videos, or another sign in your chart that is strong for you. Okay? Or if you want a personal reading, if you want me to dig a little deeper and deal with you and only you and your situation, then you can book a reading with me and we take it from there, all right? I'm getting ready to call you Gemini. Maybe you with the Gemini. Some of you with the Gemini. Getting ready to call you Gemini. But yeah, Sagittarius, book a reading with me if you need to do that, and we'll take it from there. All right. I will be back in the middle of October for your mid-month love reading. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. And before you leave this channel, this video, be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share with me. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me what, give me some feedback. I'd love it. Okay, you can find the link to our website below this video in the description box. It is summerintuition.com, summerintuition.com. Okay, take care. Love you guys. Bye for now.